Hi, my name's Al and I'm one of the owners of Carolina Garden Systems, and the video that you're about to watch is going to take you through the complete assembly process of our raised garden beds. And it really doesn't matter what size you order or the configuration, because the connection system and the way it goes together applies to every size we have. Now I just briefly want to go through the benefits of our raised garden bed. All the corner posts are made out of 4x4 cedar. I'm going to come up a little closer here. And they are made out of Western Red Premium Knotty Western Red cedar. And the unique thing is that they are totally environmentally friendly, sustainable, and organic. And actually, they're all green. Now, the Premium Knotty that I mentioned, here is a sample of a sideboard. And if you notice, we do have some knots. That's where the Premium Knotty comes in. But they're tight knots and they'll stay. They're not going to fall out. Now, as to our connection system. Our connection system is patented, and everything we use is all stainless steel. I'm going to come up here so you can see a little bit closer. Here are the connectors, all stainless steel screws wherever we have an attachment point. And these are the corner posts. This happens to be a side to a 4x8 raised garden bed. And if you notice, all the ends are dadoed, and they also include a stainless steel clip with stainless steel screws. And they are male and female, and they go together very easily. Okay. Now that you've received your Carolina Garden Systems raised garden bed kit, we're going to take you through the complete installation process. Now that you're ready to unpack your raised garden bed, we suggest you take the packaging, the boxes, and just set them on a hard surface, like your driveway, the inside of your garage, or a patio like this. Take out the posts. Well, actually, just take everything out and set everything aside. Take the posts out, and what we're going to do is we're going to orient them on the surface that you're going to use to assemble the raised garden bed. And all you have to do is imagine the shape of the raised garden bed. First thing we'll do is put a corner post, and the corner post has 4 clips, one on one side, 2 on one side, and 2 on the other side. And this would be the back corner. Then look for a post that has 5 clips, and that's 2, 2, and 1. This is your center post, and the center post is used to hold the center brace, which is in the center of your raised garden bed. That eliminates the sides from bowing out when you put dirt in it. Then we'll put the other outside corner post, set it like this. Then the other post, now we are working out this rectangle. There's another corner post. Oh, no, that is actually a center post. It's got 2 clips, and a center clip. So we'll put that in the center. Then the last post has 4 clips. That'll be the outside corner. So as soon as you have that set, granted it's not the size of the bed, but at least you have it oriented properly. Now you have a perfect outline of your raised garden bed. Now that we have the posts in position, now it's time to take all the bottoms and the bottom sideboards and put them in position. The bottoms, which is the 8-foot side, they have a B on the bottom, and that B should be on the ground. Now, the one thing you can tell on the bottom board, there is that dado I was talking about needs to be facing up, that hole. So when you're looking at the board and you set it down, you have to be able to see that notch. So we're going to position this board This is a bottom. There's a B. We're going to set it down, and actually it doesn't matter which way you orient the board. It can be this way or this way. There's the notch. I can see the notch as I'm looking at it. Now what I'll do is I'm going to space the posts very close to the length of the boards. Now we'll do the bottom side. The bottom side has a BS on it, and also remember the notch is up so you can see it. The difference between this and the backboards, this is about an inch or so shorter than the backboards. So just remember, you can't confuse it because there'll be a BS on the sides, there'll be a B on the bottom ones that are in the front. So we'll set that down. We'll move this corner post up to the end of the board, and we have a center brace, and that has a CB. That also has a notch, but the top's rounded. So we'll set that into the center like this, and we'll take the post, make sure that one clip is facing the edge of the center brace. Then we'll take the last post and we'll move it here. Now you should have 2 more bottoms and 1 bottom side. So at this time, just put them in position. Now the 3 remaining boards you had should have been put into place, and this is what it should look like. So you've got 2 sides, 2 fronts or back bottoms, and 2 front or back bottoms here. It doesn't matter which way they're oriented, but this is what it should look like. And just remember that the notch on the board, you should be able to see an open notch. Now we'll show you how to connect them. Now we're going to attach the posts to the boards. We have 2 clips, 2 clips. This is an outside corner. The easiest way to do this is to lift the board just a little bit, bottom clip, and you line up both boards, and the post will slide right in. Now we've got a connection. That's basically it. Now what we'll do is we'll work our way around. We're going to do the center post. Now this center post is a little, oops, it's a little tricky because you also have to line up the center brace. So what we'll do is we will actually bring the boards in, line them up with the clips, and as soon as they're lined up, you push down and they are locked in. I'm going to do this back one because I think the camera has a better angle at this. That is for the center braced. This clip is for the bottom, clip for the bottom. What we'll do is we'll pull it together, center brace, okay? We will line them all up, okay? They're lined up now. Tap. That is locked in. Now we'll do this corner piece. You do it the same way. If you have to pull a little bit, fine, for it to line up. All right, this, that corner's done. We've got 4 corners locked in. We'll do this corner. Now we'll have to kind of line it up because it's more of a trapezoid or parallelogram right now. It will self-center. Okay, we line this clip up with this clip. Sometimes the last ones are, that's locked in. Now we have the last one. Last one. All 6 posts are locked in. Now that all your corners are attached to the bottom boards. They are not attached snugly, so we're going to have to tighten them up. If you notice, there's about a 1/2 inch gap between the bottom of the board and the bottom of the post. So what we need to do is drive the post down to where it's going to be even with the board. Your kit includes 2 tap blocks. These are used to tap the boards down and make a tight connection with our Easy Connect system. I happen to be using a mallet, but you can use a hammer. The tap block is used to place on the seater, between the seater and the head of the hammer. Because if you don't, you're going to wind up with a big chunk or a big mark on your seater. So we'll use this tap block. I'm going to tap the post down. That is even. Now we'll go over to this post. Now this is the one that has 3. Put the tap block on. One more. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, now we'll do this one. That's down. That's down. That's down. And that one's down. Oh, this one is not quite down. And I think it's due to the unevenness of this deck. There we go. Now we got it. Next step will be taking the top boards and putting those in.